It's Tuesday, you know. This Canteen Cup Tuesday, we're going to make smoked lamb stew. It's almost a Scotch broth. Anybody that's not familiar with Scotch broth, Scotch broth is usually lamb, barley and root vegetables. Different delicious recipes depending on who cooks it, of course. But I'm going to do stew with barley. My grandmother always used to cook that way. So we've got some pearl barley, which is definitely an old-fashioned real food, old school, and I think much forgotten these days. We've got the lamb that I smoked last episode, garlic, onions, sweet pepper, some thyme, which is a wild edible out of the garden, 1 carrot, a turnip, a potato, sun-dried tomatoes in soak, and I'm also going to show you how to make RBG with one of these. RBG, rich brown gravy. I thought everybody knew that. With one of these. Stay tuned. So, I'm giving a shout out to Steve because he beat me to the punch a bit this week. He talks about, like this is a bit more of a old school kind of camp meal. He talks about real food. You know, we get so wrapped up with the dehydrated, the mountain house meals, the kind of ramen noodle and stuff like that. We forget that, you know, there's a lot of real food that keeps well in the pack. Things like root vegetables, if they're not peeled, last a long time. Carrots, all that kind of thing. He did an interesting video actually this week. He did an overnighter in a half shelter, a military half shelter, pup tent, where he did an overnight cook, you know, a nice little stew he made up. So check that out. If you don't know Steve, go over and check his channel. A nice little video he did, overnighter. So, I'm going to show you how to make gravy with the sugar packet out of your brew kit. So it's going to work for this, but it would work for any meat really, any game. So, a bit of chicken or a bit of squirrel or hunk of wildebeest, it'll all work the same. So I've got a little oil in the pan, coming up to temperature there, in the billy, and I'm going to put my sugar in to the oil in the spot there, and see if I can get a shot of this on the GoPro for you so you can see what's going on. But the trick is to add the meat as the sugar gets to the right colour. If you add it too soon, it's going to be sweet. If you add it too late, it's going to be horribly bitter and almost inedible. But if you get it just right, it'll be fantastic. Wait for it to smoke. Don't panic. It's not ready yet. It's still kind of molten sugar. That's not going to work. See, it's going to kind of a amber colour there. It's smoking. Don't panic. There. It's just darkened off. It's come off of the amber colour. In goes the meat and the onions. Carrots. Move it round a bit. Garlic. If you've browned it off, you can put the liquid in. Drained barley. You probably don't even have to soak it. It cooks pretty good usually, but that goes in next. Potato. Turnip. Let's dish some out. Taters. Here it is then, something for my friends up in the snow at the moment. Something to warm the cockles of your heart. So that was lamb stew with barley. It's actually Smokey Jerk lamb stew. Over an alcohol stove, so you know, you can do it like that then. That's the parrots you can hear. As the sun's down, bit of potatoes, bit of onion. What do you think? Marks out of 10? Doesn't look bad, does it? Oh wow. Well worth smoking it before you stew it. The reason I stewed it is because I don't think it was a good choice, the cut of meat that I did. In the hot smoker, it didn't, it wasn't very tender. It came out a bit tough, even after 90 minutes in the smoker. So I decided to stew it for the canteen cup thing. And you can still taste the jerk seasoning. It's really good. I imagine this would be real good on a winter's day. Wow. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bit of turnip on the end of it. I'm not the only guy doing Canteen Cup Tuesday. Black River Rambler. He's one that is having a crack at it. Calzona, I think it's Calzona Outdoors. I'll put the link in the description. He did a Canteen Cup Tuesday. Ranger Cookie, he does one from time to time. Same with OK Bushcraft. All good channels. Don't forget So Steve also. Anyway, thanks for watching another Canteen Cup Tuesday production. By the way, the little trick with the pack of sugar for gravy, that's not news for any Caribbean housewife. That's essentially how they prepare a gravy for stewing out here. At home, as soon as you want a gravy like a dark gravy, you'll be reaching for the gravy granules or the Bisto. But that's pretty much how they do it out here. But it's a handy trick. It's worth knowing, I think. It was new to me anyway, so I thought I'd pass that on. Anyway, guys, have a great week. I'll see you in the next one.